Hello everyone, this is a functionality demonstration video of project 2 Wiki. Here are our specification. First specification, we have interface. Visiting wiki/title, where title is the title of an encyclopedia entry, should render a page that displays the content of that encyclopedia entry. Let's try that. If I type in the URL wiki/css, I will get the content of CSS page. Instead of typing CSS, if I type any random name, just like example, I will get the error message because the encyclopedia entry with the title example does not exist. As you can see, your requested page was not found. Second specification, index page. Update index such that instead of merely listing the name of all pages in the encyclopedia, user can click on any entry name to be taken directly to that entry page. Let's try that. If I click Django, I will get the content of Django. Similarly, if I click any of this encyclopedia entry, I will get the content of that entry. Third specification, search. Allow the user to type a query into the search box in the sidebar to search for an encyclopedia entry. And if the query does not match the name of encyclopedia entry, the user should instead to be taken to search results page that displays a list of all encyclopedia entries that add the query as a substring. Okay. If I type just like HTML, it will give me the content of that HTML encyclopedia entry. You can see. But instead of typing exactly the title of the encyclopedia entry, type T only, it will give me all the encyclopedia entries that has T as a substring. Fourth specification, clicking create new page in the sidebar should take the user to a page where they can create a new encyclopedia entries. Let's try. If I click on create new page, if I give a title like, and then I then click on save. It will create the encyclopedia entries with the title, introduction and content. But if I give a title which already exists, CSS, just like, then try to save, it will give me the error. Sorry, an encyclopedia entry already exists with the provided title, give another title. As specification suggests, we have our fifth specification. On each entry page, the user should be able to click on a link to taken to a page where the user can edit that entry markdown content in a text area. Okay. If I go to JavaScript, and here I can edit the content of the page. If I remove it, have content and save, it will remove. We have our sixth specification, random page. Clicking random page in the sidebar should take user to the random encyclopedia entry. Let's try this. If I click random page, then it will give me the random encyclopedia entry. For example, if I click our seventh and last specification, markdown to HTML conversion. On each entry page, any markdown content in the entry file should be converted to HTML before being displayed to the user. You may use Python Markdown package. I also use Python Markdown 2 package. That's why we see the HTML page, not the Markdown page.